Ken finally lost his temper. He comes up to me and goes, "Well, don't say it like that, you brat." I've got to go home and hold my head up. You've got to get this right. So he actually sounds a lot more like Spike in real life. He doesn't sound like Giles. And so he would sit down with me for the first couple of months, and we would go through the script word by word and make sure. I think it was when I said bullocks. It's like, no, it's bullocks. And I'm like, bullocks. Bullocks. And we went back and forth for like 3 days on that one word. So I credit Tony Head, good old Giles.
Have you ever gotten any static that Spike is a little too close to the Garth Ennis vampire character in Preacher?
What?
Preacher.
It's a comic book series by Garth Ennis, and he has an Irish vampire. Anybody ever?
That would be Angel. No, I have never heard that before. Anybody else heard that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, the reason that Spike came out looking the way he did is that I was supposed to be the Sid Vicious of the vampire set. That's what I was told, right? And my immediate thought was, no, they don't want Sid Vicious. This is Sid Vicious. Girls like me because I've got a nice face. That is Sid. That is how much brain activity that man had. Not even play bass at all. They're just like, oh, Sid is so pretty, but oh crap. You know? He didn't lay down any tracks for the album, the one album that they recorded. He's not really a musician. He was just, he liked to throw bottles and bleed, and that's all he did. So I decided to be the Johnny Rotten, or Johnny Lydon of the vampire. So they took me in, and they, because it was punk rock, there's only two ways to do the hair, really, either jet black or bone white, if you really want to be into the, strict punk imagery. So the first day, dyed my hair jet black, and it looked terrible on me. And so I remember the hairdresser going, "Oh, I'm sorry." Oh, really? Okay, well, we're going to have to bleach you. And I thought, well, I've never been bleached before, okay. And she's like, "It's going to hurt pretty bad." I'm like, "Well, how many episodes do I have?" Probably 5. And I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that for 5 episodes." And they bleached me, and I was like in the fetal position at this place in Hollywood at her home. And I was just like, this sucks to fuck. They needed the money so bad. And, so I had it bleached, and then my first thought when they told me that I wasn't going to die was like, oh no. I mean, it was a good thing, but it was also kind of like, oh, here we go. So that's why he had blonde hair, is just because the black didn't work. Everyone would have preferred the black to work. It would have been a lot easier. But actually, in hindsight, I'm so glad it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.